Good morning, students. I would like to introduce the institution elective called Wastewater Treatment and Engineering, which is offered by Department of Chemical Engineering. My name is Professor C T Puttaswamy. I am Associate Professor in the Department of Chemical Engineering. I would like to give a background, that is an objective of what is wastewater treatment. As you know, environment is a key element. It's an important aspect in a living things, as we require clean water, clean air, and clean food to sustain good health and maintain health and environment. And in view of that, in order to understand better way of how the wastewater generated from various aspects is being treated and being managed are going to be discussed in this subject. As an objective, as you know, in the past, the most wastewater disposal is generated from communities or from municipalities, or being in a conventional way, which not affecting the disposal point. Either it may be in an initial stage it was a dilution or being used in a agriculture, and of late our easiest way or conventional way being a dilution into a natural body, which should not affect the environment. And later of late, because of the development of industrial as well as urban development, this wastewater and its effect on environment has given a lot of importance and given a alarming and also encouraged to look into the treatment aspect of wastewater. That is next. The development of disposal of wastewater due to the effect on environment now requires special considerations. Okay, so what all those special considerations are being done in most of the cases for the treatment of wastewater? We may have to go for a physical, chemical, and biological treatments, or generally is considered. Most of them are physical, chemical, biological treatments are being done conventionally in all these ways. Nowadays, most of these treatments are either separation of the physical component, or maybe by adding some external agent like a chemicals, or by using a natural phenomena like either aerobic and anaerobic conventional treatments, and as well as some advanced technologies are being used in order to remove the impurities or contaminants present in the wastewater. Why we need to remove the contaminants from wastewater? These impurities, contaminants present in the wastewater are pathogens, or maybe which causes putrefaction upon degradation of environment, which releases obnoxious odor and smell, which is untreated, which is being diluted into the natural stream, getting stream getting contaminated, and soil getting contaminated, groundwater being contaminated. So ultimately it affects the health and human being conditions. So it is the reason we need to treat the wastewater before discharging into the environment. Okay. Next. Previous. Objective here, we need to have a safe disposal of this treated water into the natural stream. Even as well as apart from that, there is a sludge which is generated has got some pathogens, need to be treated further in order to disinfect or in order to kill the pathogens are available, either through aerobic or anaerobic, or by disinfection, by chemical disinfection, or by mechanical disinfection, or by thermal disinfections. Various disinfection methods have been used in order to kill the pathogens present in the sludge. And using advanced technology, it is now possible to reuse the entire sewage back to either to the standard of drinking, as well as or for the reusing back to the system can be possible. Some of the countries like Singapore, Malaysia, and some European countries, or even some places, even in India also, there is an attempt is made to treat and recover and reuse in the back in the system for drinking and all other domestic purposes. Okay, and to give the syllabus available, we have there are 5 units are available. The unit 1 discuss about the quantification of wastewater, and then characterization of wastewater, and then treatability of treatability study using a pilot plant or maybe a objective of pilot plant studies, and rural wastewater system or distribution and water supply systems generally can be discussed. And also we can also discuss about the microbiology of wastewater, how microbiology is important in treating the biological wastewater, like either aerobic and anaerobic conditions, and its various morphologies of microorganisms, and as well as kinetics of microorganisms are discussed here. And then fundamental process of analysis with respect to reaction kinetics, and what all the different types of reactors are used, whether it is a batch reactor or continuous reactor or fed batch reactors. Okay, so those aspects, various aspect is being discussed in unit 3. Next, unit 4, we have sewage system, where we are going to design the sanitary sewer system, like design of septic tank, design of soak pit, and distribution of sewer system. What all the precautions need to be considered while designing the sewer system, and then distribution of storm water also is discussed in this unit. Okay, the 5th unit, last unit here, biological wastewater treatment is considered. That is, in biological various treatment like aerobic treatment, anaerobic treatment, such as either attached growth or suspended growth process are going to be discussed, like activity contact disc. Okay, that is a or maybe there are some like trickling bed filters, or maybe anaerobic filters. Okay, or maybe some of the advanced chemical treatment, and then nitrification, denitrification are being done. And then also, apart from that, aerobic sludge or anaerobic sludge treatment, sludge conditioning and dewatering, drying, and also after the treatment of the sludge, sometimes if any pathogens are there, either we have to go for incineration or wet oxidation also is being discussed. So some of the references like wastewater engineering, Metcalfe Eddy is the main book is being used in the system. Okay, so I hope this will help you to understand or decide your electives. I welcome you all. Thank you.